Magdalene Adenaike here, Chief Executive of Music Relief, a youth organisation working with young people 11 to 19 years old, using music as a vehicle to build confidence, self-esteem and raise aspirations. I want to talk to us quickly about the burden of leadership. The burden of leadership. When you talk about leadership, what do we mean by being a leader? Is being a leader someone who is the person at the front, who leads the people, who takes the glory when there's need for glory, who takes the brunt of things when things go bad? What does it mean, leadership? When we think of the Steve Jobs of this world, we think of Gandhi, we think of Barack Obama, that people are still saying, oh, we wish he was still president of America. What comes to mind when we think of these people? Nelson Mandela, even Winnie Mandela that died recently. What comes to our mind? We think of leaders. But there's a massive difference between a good leader and a bad leader. Being a leader is not an easy task. For you to become a leader, you have to be dedicated, you have to be disciplined, you have to be committed. You have to be the first one there and the last one to leave. But when we relate it to young people, as a youth organization and a CEO of a youth organization, what do I mean? Because the young people need to see great leaders from us, their parents, their teachers, their mentors, their leaders in one way or the other. What are we teaching them? The burden of leadership, there is a lot of burden because you carry everything. Your people that are under you need to be able to come to you and get advice from you. They need to be able to come to you and say, you know what, in as much as the ship may be rocking at this point in time, we know that we're going to go through this and we're going to come out successful on the other side. But when the leader, him or herself, is struggling, not knowing where to turn to, when that leader have low self-esteem, when that leader is struggling to even believe in themselves, how can they lead over people, much less young people? In the world as we see it right now, where the young people are busy killing themselves, many are dying, they're either dying or being locked up in prison. They need strong leaders. They need wonderful leaders. They need excellent leaders who are ready to step up and say, you know what, come rain or shine, day or night, I'm here to direct. I may not know it all, but I'm here to show you that by experience, I've gone through such a thing and I'm here to lead you. And that's what we need to be. There's no need carrying titles if you can't lead. A great leader is one who is a servant, the one who has a servant mindset. A great leader is one who is able to step in when everybody else wants to step out. A great leader is one who stays last. He or she comes in early and lives last. A great leader is one who lives a life of example. A great leader. Your life is that one of that people can look at and emulate. People can look at and say, you know what, this person doesn't just talk the talk, he or she walks the walk. That is a great leader. All these years that Steve Jobs has died, we'll still talk about Steve Jobs. We think about what he did. We think about the legacy he left behind. And many people want to be like him. But how many of us are ready to give in the time and the effort, the sleepless nights, the late night and the early rising? How many of us are ready to dig deep and get your hands dirty? Or are we just there to carry the titles and say, yeah, look at me? The young people need to see a great leader in us. The young people need to see a great leader, someone that says, you know what, I may not have the money in my pockets, but I'm going to live my life by example because I know that you are watching. Young people need to know that, you know what, to become a great leader, you need to put in the effort, you need to work hard, you need to push. When everybody else is out, you need to be that person there saying, you know what, I would love to be out, but I have this work to do and I need to get that work done. We cannot procrastinate and say we'll leave it till tomorrow. I spoke about time last week. A great leader is one who sees even before everyone else sees. He or she has a foresight to look and say, you know what, if we continue in this direction, things are not going to be great. But before we get to that point of great leadership, we need to learn. That's why I said a great leader must have a servant heart. He or she must be willing to learn. He or she must have mentors that he or she is willing to learn from their feet. and take time and effort and energy and dedication and commitment. A great leader is not someone that just happens overnight. A great leader goes through it. You're not just born a great leader. You have to work hard. You have to put in the effort and the energy and time and money to become that great leader, so that people who are looking at you, people who are coming up after you, will see a great role model in you. Until next time, my name is Magdalene Adenaike, Chief Executive of Music Relief Foundation. Thank you.